Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video and a brand new part in my complete Blu-ray collection. Yes, I bet you're wondering, why have I got shadow? It looks like there's a shadow across me. Yeah, well, there's one simple reason. The fact that I've got a massive stack of Blu-rays in front of the window and it's blocking out the light. So there you go. But I'll get brighter the lower we go. Yes, so this is going to be my complete arrow collection. That's the only time I'm going to do it in this video. Arrow. That's it. Yes, right. So no more arrows. We're going to start off with the slip covers and non-slip covers. And then when we're done with them, we're going to get to the bigger box sets, like the limited edition box sets. Brilliant. Okay. I do also own Pitch Black on 4K. But I would have shown that in the 4K collection. So, yeah. So, any arrows that are... it's just habit. Any arrows that are on 4K, I would have shown that in the collection. Yeah, anyway, let's get on to the Blu-ray stack then. Okay, so I also do have Pitch Black on Blu-ray. As well as on 4K. I bought this first. So, yeah. So I don't know why I've got both copies. I might as well just get rid of a Blu-ray, maybe. Yeah, anyway, so really good film. This is the first in the Vin Diesel series. I believe there is going to be another Riddick film coming. Yeah, look forward to that. But that is Pitch Black. That is a really good film. Next up, we have Winona Ryder and Christian Slater in Heathers. This is from the 80s, I do believe. I should know because I grew up in the 80s. But I'll tell you what, I've never seen it. I have never seen it. So, yeah, maybe I should do an 80s fest or something. One film that I do remember is Flatliners. Brilliant film with Julia Roberts and Kevin Bacon and Kiefer Sutherland. Really nice slipcover as well. Yes. About experimental into death. Yes. And then bringing people back. Should never do that. Yeah. I think maybe a lot of these arrows actually do have 4Ks now. But I haven't bought all the 4Ks. Next up, we have Chuck Norris and Lee Marvin in The Delta Force. I do remember watching this as a kid. Not seen it since. I think I might have picked this one up from CEX. But there we go. That's The Delta Force. And then we have Kurt Russell in Dark Blue. Really don't know anything about this film. It does have some alternate artwork as usual, so there's a different cover on there. But I figured I'll leave that one because that looks really nice. Yeah, I don't know too much about that. Is it something to do with a cop, a dirty cop or something? And then we have JSA, Joint Security Area, a film by Park Chan-wook. Okay. I don't know much about that one, actually. And then we have I See You. Yes. A lot of these arrows were just blind buys for me. You know, people talked about them and I figured, you know, pick them up because it sounds good. So it's amazing how many arrows I've actually got that I actually haven't seen. Pretty much the same with my entire collection, really. Yes. We have Mads Mikkelsen, The Hunt. Yes, the lie is spreading. I don't know what lie that is. A random lie can destroy an innocent man. Okay. Worth a try. What else we got? We have got the original Hellraiser from Clive Barker. This is brilliant. I think, oh my God. I think I bought this from Sainsbury's. When Sainsbury's were doing 2 for 15 quid in their Arrow sale. We're going back up to about 2017, 2018 now, when Sainsbury's were fully stocked with physical media. Oh, I miss those days. Yes, but there we go. It's got a weird kind of shimmy effect, kind of crinkled effect on the thingy. Yeah, I think it's a bit dodgy. Probably needs a new case. Next up, we have a brilliant film with Clive Owen, Children of Men. Yeah, fantastic film. Love that film. Brilliant motorcycle scene. Yes, I think it was all done in one take, where the camera goes through the window. Next up, we have What Evil Drives, The Car. I really don't know much about this, but it kind of comes across as a bit of a duel. Sounds a bit like The Duel or Christine. Original Candyman. Brilliant. Still haven't seen the new version of it yet, though. And then we have some Tom Hanks in The Burbs. Brilliant. Brilliant comedy. Tom Hanks, fantastic at doing comedy. Then we have quite a popular film. It also stars Norman Reedus from the Walking Dead. This is called the Boondock Saints. Yeah, I've heard this is quite a good film, quite a popular film. There you go. And then Black Moon Rising with Tommy Lee Jones. Is it Linda Hamilton? I think, yes, it's Linda Hamilton. Like I say, a lot of these are blind buys for me. Big Trouble in Little China, that's definitely not a blind buy, because I saw that at the cinema and on VHS back in the day. Great film with Kurt Russell. And then we have The Andromeda Strain. Filmed by Robert Wise. Oh, do you know what? The thing is that a lot of these old classics, like from the 70s and the 80s, I watched when I was a kid. So I don't have an adult perspective on the film. So it might be good to rewatch these old classics. And I also remember playing the computer game on the Spectrum. The ZX Spectrum for the Andromeda Strain. So I got a vague idea of what the film is about, but like I said, I must have been about, I don't know, about 10 when I watched it. So yeah, maybe I'll have a completely different idea of what the film is. I mean, being 10, it's probably too young to watch films like that and understand and comprehend. So yeah, it could be worth giving it a go. Next, we have After the Storm. I believe this is a Japanese film. I have seen this. It was actually quite good. It was about a family that kind of got stuck in an apartment because of like a hurricane that was coming. Yeah, I actually enjoyed that one. Next up, we have After Midnight. I think this has got 2 films on it. I think it's got After Midnight and The Battery. I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. After Midnight. Yeah, it's got 2. So you've got After Midnight and then you've got The Battery. Oh, that's quite hefty package there. Yeah, so I have to check those out. Southland Tales with Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Sarah Michelle Gellar and Sean William Scott. Apparently this is kind of a bit of a weird one, but still haven't seen it. Like I say, a lot of these are blind buys for me. But I picked up a lot of them during like the Arrow sales. I do have one classic from the 80s that I used to watch all the time, The Last Starfighter. I think there is actually a 4K for this coming soon in the UK now. Yeah, this is an American import. And it is region locked. But if you've got a multi-region player, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, now there's a 4K coming in the UK. I shall be picking that one up instead. Another really popular film is Old Boy. Again, I think I probably picked this up in Sainsbury's. I remember for Sainsbury's Folkestone, I think this was being sold for like £3. And I kind of like grabbed about, I don't know, about 10 of them over like a 2-week period. Yeah. A film that probably wouldn't ever get remade now. Time Bandits. Yes. This is a classic film by Terry Gilliam, John Cleese, and lots of, what do you call them? Little people, short actors, dwarves. I don't know what to call them these days. I don't know what they prefer, because different people prefer to be called different things. Short actors, I don't know. I have no idea what you're supposed to call people these days, other than arseholes, for changing what we're supposed to call people. Yeah. Next up, we have a John Hughes film, 16 Candles. Got some nice spot gloss on there. Yeah, I don't know if this film is about 16 candles, but if it is, it's a fire hazard. Get an electric light. We have a Western next with Joaquin Phoenix. That's a cast. Joaquin Phoenix, John C. Reilly, Jake Gyllenhaal and Riz Ahmed. The brothers, the sisters' brothers. Yeah. Could be good. And then we have a classic with Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt, 12 Monkeys. I actually did put this one in a red case. Yeah, and that's supposed to be a clear case, but I figured it looks good in a red case. Yeah, it's a whole red package now. Then we have something called The Woman. Again, I think this has 2 films in it. It's got The Woman and Offspring, which is a limited edition exclusive. Next up, we have another John Hughes film. This is a classic. This is a classic from the 80s. Weird Science. With, now I have to get this right, Kelly Brook. Or is it Kelly LeBrock? I always get those two mixed up. Which one is it? It's Kelly LeBrock, not Kelly Brook. I always get those two mixed up. Yeah. But anyway, there we go. So that's pretty good. And then we have, I think this is supposed to be like a John Wick type of film. It's called The Villainess. Yeah, so could be good. I do like female assassin type of films. Oh, actually, I can get rid of this one. Yeah, so I have Ronin. Yeah, I actually do have the 4K Steelbook now. So, yeah, that one can go. Comes with a nice leaflet in there as well. Good film. Next up, we have Raising Cain with John Lithgow. That's it. A Brian De Palma film. Again, another film that I watched when I was a youngster, when I was a little nipper. So probably need to rewatch that to get a better appreciation of it. I think this one was a subscriber mail that came. This is Carnival of Blood. Ah, yeah. Obviously going to have a lot of blood in it. And next up we have Out of Time Without a Clue, Mega Time Squad. Yeah. It looks very cheesy on the back. Yeah, what the hell is that? Yeah, we will give it a go though. A classic I do remember watching when I was a kid. This is Silent Running. I love this film. This is fantastic. Is it Huey, Louie and Dewey, is it? I can't remember their names. Yeah, I can't actually remember the names. I'm sure it's Huey, Louie and Dewey. But anyway, there we go. It's a film by Douglas Trumbull. I actually did put it in a 4K case for some reason. It's not a 4K. Yes, it is a 4K. Oh, okay. Yeah, look, it says 4K. It's a 4K. So actually that should be in my 4K collection. So I don't know why that ended up in a Blu-ray collection. So, okay, I'll take that out and shove that with the 4Ks. I think because it's Arrow, I just kept them all together. 2 left on the main collection here. This, I think, was sent also by a subscriber. This is called, what's it called? Satan's Blade. Yeah. 1980. Shot in 1980, but not released until 1984. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. And the last one of these ones is Runaway Train with John Voight, which is a really good film. And it's kind of like remade with Chris Pine, I think, and Denzel Washington. Unstoppable sort of thing, yeah. There we go. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, so that's the main Amarais. So let's go and grab hold of the limited edition box sets and go through those. Okay, so on to the bigger limited edition box sets. Let's start with the biggest one first. Yeah, I grabbed this one from the US. I think I paid about £47 for it. This is the Conan series. So this is Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer. Yeah, there we go. We get nice books in there as well. I think I've only seen Conan the Barbarian. This is the 4K box set. I've never seen Conan the Destroyer. So I need to check that out at one point. Next up we have a classic English horror film from John Landis. American Werewolf in London. I did watch this as a kid. It scared the crap out of me, and it might have been one of the films responsible for putting me off horror for many years. Great film though. Next up we have Dune. This is the original film from David Lynch. A lot of people don't like the original film, but it's very cheesy, but I think I really do enjoy it. So yeah, I rewatched it a few times. This is 4K as well. And then we have Creepshow 2, which I have seen. It's like an anthology film with a couple of different stories. I enjoyed each individual story. So yeah, there we go. That's Creepshow 2. Next up, we have the Hills Have Eyes Part 2. Again, really good film. Haven't seen it in a long time. And then I wanted to match that, and I found the Hills Have Eyes Part 1 in the same limited edition Arrow style box. So there we go. That's cool. Bit of Johnny Depp in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Maybe seen this once when it first came out. A classic from the 80s, we have RoboCop. This is the Blu-ray edition, so they have re-released it as a 4K, but I have the Blu-ray version there. I think I have Steelbook. I might have the Steelbook for the 4K, or maybe there's another limited edition. I can't remember. I'll have to look for that actually, because I'm pretty sure I do own it on 4K, but I can't remember which version I've got. We also have Robin Hood with Kevin Costner. This is 4K. Good film. And then we have Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And I found this one cheap in CEX. So I grabbed it. It's got all the bits and pieces inside it. True Romance with Christian Slater. This is the 4K. Great film from Tony Scott there. I think I've only seen that once. We also have the original Tremors as well. I didn't really bother with too many of the sequels because I don't think they were that good. John Carpenter's The Thing. Absolutely classic horror film. And then we have Leonardo DiCaprio, The Wolf of Wall Street. This is the 4K box set. I've never seen this film. Never seen it. And then we have Wild Things from back in the day, back in the 90s, I believe. Good film. Needs a rewatch. And the last one is Waterworld, the limited edition box set. On Blu-ray, but it also includes the Ulysses cut as well. I do also own Waterworld for standard 4K, which I picked up cheap without a slipcover, but I wanted the limited edition. There we go. So that is it. That is all of my Arrow movies. I would say probably 85% of that are unwatched. I haven't seen. So maybe I should do an Arrow month and just watch nothing but Arrow films. If you think that's a good idea, stick it down in the comments. Because I'm sure there's a lot of good films in there that I'm not even aware of. Fantastic. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. And I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.